Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge pendant called the Rain Circular LED Crystal Pendant. This is the 139004. I'm also going to be doing another video on the Rain Orb, which is kind of similar to this, the 139005. An easy way for you to see any of the Hubbardton Forge fixtures and videos on YouTube is just go on our channel, HandmadeInVermont.com, put in the style number of whatever piece you're looking for and a video will pop up. I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos, so you should be able to find quite a bit of videos by now. So let's get into the 139004, the circular rain. If you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they are doing a line called Synchronicity, which is using Swarovski hand-cut crystals, which are the finest lead hand-cut crystals in the entire world. They're made in Switzerland, and they're rather fabulous. And then Hubbardton Forge and Swarovski have gone beyond that, and Swarovski has actually developed an incredible hanger. That hanger that's hanging the crystals off the fixture itself has an embedded LED in it, so it actually has a light source in the little hanger. You can barely see it, and that is shooting light directly down into the crystal itself. So all of the crystals on these rain fixtures are actually, the crystals themselves are illuminated to a point where they're glowing and then shimmering too, because don't forget the light is going to be coming into them at the top, and then you're going to see them kind of, the light kind of cascading out as well through the crystal. And then the light source itself for the pendant is going to be down below, and we're going to get into that in a couple seconds. So the thing about that crystal illumination, it's a patent from Swarovski, and Hubbardton Forge is the only ones using it right now that I know of, and it's very cool. So moving on from there, let's get into the height of the fixture itself. And when we talk about that, we're talking about the fixture without including the telescoping rods on the top. So the fixture height is 26.1. The width on it is 24.4, and it's got a 2.5-inch diameter, and I'm pretty sure that's mostly the light source on the bottom. After that, we're going to be talking about the adjustable ranges. If you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge has its own patents, and they have them on these telescoping rods. And how these lock into place after you've got to get them to where you want them to be is there is a hex nut right here. It's going to come with a little wrench, just like this guy, and that is going to screw this in, tighten it, and that's going to keep this from going up and down after you get it to where you want it to be. Don't cut any wires till you get it in place. So you're going to have 3 different adjustable ranges to choose from, and we're going to go over those in just a second. Now we're going to be talking about overall height, and that's from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself. So now we're not talking about parts, we're talking about the whole thing. So the shortest this is going to be a fixed height of 34.5. After that, we're actually going to have 2 different adjustable ranges. So the standard is going to be 41.1 and the 250.1. And then the long is 49.4 to 65.1. A lot of times I can do customs to make things shorter. I'm not going to be able to make this shorter than the 34.5, I expect. However, this is coming in at 26, so there actually is a chance. I know I can make it longer than 65.1 as a custom. If you guys are looking for this to be shorter than 34.5, the best thing to do is drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. Tell me what you're looking for. If you're looking for this to be, let's say 28 or 29 or something like that. Send that to me. I send that to customs, and they'll come back to us and tell us what we can do and the cost to do that. And that is the best way to do that. This is going to be using a canopy a lot like this one on the top. This is a little different than our flatter canopies. The reason for this canopy to be this thick, and see how thick that is because it's going to be holding this little guy inside, and this is a transformer. What this does is it takes line voltage, the same voltage that's running from your house, and it reduces it down to just a fraction of what is running through your house. So it's kind of a reducer, transformer to transform it down to what an LED needs, which is much, much less. So this is going to be hiding up inside there. It's going to be flush with your ceiling. So this does not go into the ceiling, this goes on your ceiling. And let's say this junction box, a 4-inch J box, is your ceiling, and it's flush on the bottom with your ceiling. So it's going to be like that. So this is going to go over any kind of standard J box. You can see this little mounting part right here, and see right here and here there's some screws, and that attaches like that. So that is how that works. The top of this is going to be slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. There's a piece right here that's called a knuckle, and the knuckle is going to allow this to bend. See how it's bending like that? So it's going to allow it to bend, oops, like this actually. So this is going to be your slope ceiling, right? And then this is going to be your canopy on top, and then you're going to have this piece coming out like that. So you are covered for flat ceilings and you're covered for slope ceilings. So let's see, we went over the crystals, we went over the adjustable ranges. Let's go over lamping. This is going to be using a dedicated LED. The name of this socket is a GU 5.3, and it's going to be using a 6.5 watt LED, and that 5.3 GU is right next to me here, and you can see what that kind of looks like. It's a little different. It's going to be producing about 600 lumens, which is quite a bit of light coming down. So this actually is decent task lighting if you wanted to use it like over a breakfast table, possibly a bunch of them over an island. I think that would work out pretty well. And task lighting is that kind of lighting you want to come down just like this. I have a task light above me, and it's putting light down so you can read and you can chop vegetables and do the things you guys need to do on surfaces like kitchen islands or breakfast tables, dining room tables, work surfaces, desks, all kinds of places like that. So after that, why don't we talk about metal finishes, because these rain fixtures get a little tricky. The fixture itself that is holding the little hangers, which are holding the little crystals, are going to be chrome. And the reason they're chrome is because chrome can carry an electrical charge. Remember, it's a low voltage, very safe electrical charge. It won't hurt you or anything. And that is going to be running across the surface of that chrome. When you get into the adjustable ranges, and the adjustable stems and the canopy up on top, these are actually going to be done in Hubbardton Forge's traditional 10 finishes. So the thing is, if you had tried to put those finishes on the bottom part, it would act as an insulator, and what happened is the little hangers wouldn't be able to make a connection. So that is why the bottom of it is chrome and the top of it is going to be all of these. So you can kind of mix and match. You can do like a vintage platinum to try to keep a silver story going, or a burnished steel. But a lot of people are going to want to do maybe a black or a darker finish to try to get a bit of a contrast. So check it out. We have a really great finishes help guide. It's on the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs. Give it a click for me. There's going to be a video of me at the top talking about how different finishes look on different types of forging. Scroll down a little bit and there's going to be a finishes help guide chart. The chart is going to have 10 finishes on it. You'll notice some of them have the letter A on it, some have the letter B on it, and that's going to be talked about in the video up above. You'll notice this has no modeling on it, no scale or slag, and that's talked about in the video. So this and these are going to be more in line with the pictures of the B for boy, so it's going to be more uniform. Just kind of remember that. When you're done watching the video, go back down to the chart, click on that chart, and you can see a bunch of stuff pop up, a bunch of windows and whatever finish you guys just clicked on, so you get a chance to check that out. So I think that kind of covers pretty much everything on this. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Some larger items can't come back. Those are generally big things on pallets going out. But we'll always tell you about that ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about that. We also offer a rush program, and Hubbardton Forge normal 3 to 4 week lead time can be reduced down to about 2 weeks. It's very inexpensive. Just contact me for that. And the best way to contact us is just dropping a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can always call 802-446-2400. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. Back on our website again, there's a What's on Display page, so you can click on that and you can see everything that's here before you guys make the trek up to come see us. Lots to see. 350 fixtures is a ton of fixtures. Hubbardton Forge uses this as their own showroom because they don't have one here in Vermont. We also have a clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It is returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples, and I'm here to help you walk through all of that and carry the boxes to your car. So I think now I've covered everything. If you have any questions, let me know. Here to talk to you. Sales@HandmadeInVermont.com or 802-446-2400. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. Keep that in mind, okay? Talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Bye-bye.